Here's the thing
Who's
to
gonna
tell.
win?
They don't know how to make Chinese. That's why they quit and started playing games.
Sorry, my friend's a little racist about Chinese. I don't know why. Cause they always win every time.
Hey, if they use Godzilla, they're fine.
Oh, listen to it.
Oh look, I want that drift shirt.
Wow, let's just show the Chinese first.
Oh my gosh. Look, it said
I
you can
don't
read
even
the
know
words.
what he's saying.
No,
Oh.
it said the words down the bottom. I want to play.
I want to play. Wait. I don't believe in your skills.
Did I get that?
I think.
You have to be a champion. You have to be. These are different people for Chinese. At least these people look more Chinese than the other people.
Oh my god.
Wow, racist.
What? That's a good example. That's an
Why could
example
they
that the other people weren't Chinese
Why? Cause they better than
and
you?
these people were Chinese.
What was that?
Why? Wrong?
Dude,
Cause they
look,
better
I
than
want to just jump in that. Can I jump in that? Look,
Sure.
Look, this thing right there, that's how you can actually walk into Fortnite and never get back out. So
Why?
if these guys wanted to, they could walk in there right now and never get back out.
So what storm gonna come and hit him?
No, because there ain't no game goal right now.
Who are these people? TSM.
Yep,
Where?
I know it. TSM to
On the
your
left.
TSM not popular anymore.
Are these only the duos?
Yep, duos finals.
They're just showing the different things. These are for
If you don't want, if you didn't get all, we can get in there, but you didn't freaking make
I don't
it.
know any of these guys.
They all look
Me
try
neither.
hard. They try hards.
Where's the famous people? None of these dumbasses.
Ghost Native is so famous. They're
These
just
guys-
super
if
famous.
they ain't famous, they can't be that famous because I don't know.
TSM to your right.
Where?
two of them on the right.
Yep.
TSM, I don't even know them.
Vinny.
Actually,
Can't be that
TSM people are not popular.
Yeah, but they're good. I'll go for any TSM, but I don't fucking know who they are. Or you don't have to fucking play around with your mic every single time. Oh, be right back. Oh, gotta hit it twice for them. Piss them off. Oh, sorry, I'm back. Hey, football stream. This stream must be pretty boring because all these guys ain't famous. Just kidding. There's a guy named fucking Calculator. What is this?
Vinny and Zexro, we're very excited to see you guys.
Vinny
A
and-
lot of people are thrilled and excited to see what
This
you
is
guys have planned.
oh Jordan Fisher,
Competing both
Yeah, that's
individually
Jordan
and
Fisher.
duos and
the one that's
solos over the course of the year.
Take right
How
now.
do you think that the competition today
Yeah.
is
You
going
get the
to
fuck
compare
up there
to
and you get on a computer.
leading up to this
The other
season?
guy that he's talking to right now looks like the actor Spider-Man.
Definitely gonna be hard.
Literally.
Probably the hardest competition yet. But
Which
I'm
one?
very confident.
The guy he's talking to.
Oh.
Awesome. Well, we believe in you guys. Now,
Now I don't know who the hell this guy is.
Zexro.
These guys are two TSMs, so. And I don't even know.
This especially at such a high caliber has got to be a lot of there's got to be a lot of stress involved with that. How have you been physically preparing for today?
So basically, I didn't really play much, and then I would just mod review and everything. I was just playing the qualifier days.
He's like just
A lot
shaking
of
his head,
wave.
smiling.
Start going away at the end.
Jordan Fisher.
Fantastic. Well, we're all really excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are, a lot of TSM fans here and all over the world. It's going to be a great day.
You did look at these guys.
There you have it. Proof that it's not
Oh, people are
These fucking
sitting.
people are back.
all the way through.
Alright.
You got to do your VOD review. You got to take care of your body. Get those wrist stretches in. That's Zexo's story there. We'll see how they perform today. We've got one final group of duos to let on the floor. It's going to be Serpent and Hype, Wolfies and Rojo, Skype.
What the heck is this?
Kluja and Thomas HT, and then finally.
These are Oceania and Asia.
Don't know these fucks either.
Serpent and Hype were the original
can you translate it to Sunday? They won so many of those semifinals, and in the last week, we're able to do it. I got an opportunity to actually talk with Rojo in the practice room, and he says he's excited to be here, wants to play, wants to get on the stage.
What am I doing here? I don't even know these fucks.
He wouldn't tell me what it was, and I wouldn't leak it anyway. So the stream duo, kind of a little bit of parity there between Vinny and Zexro. Skype battling a ton of wrist issues and then able to overcome it. And I got to speak with him as well, and he's like, I'm just happy. I'm glad I'm here.
Give me your credit card.
No.
Give it here.
Go fuck a duck.
Give it here.
Go fuck a duck, dude.
No, that's you.
No, that's you, and you even laughed at it.
No, I said give me your credit card.
I'm being serious. Go fuck a duck, dude.
Ew.
Hey, you laughed at it.
Not what?
Hey, are you guys laughing at this? Look how Rojo and Skype. Look at their countries. Look, one's flipped over, one's straight. They're same exact things.
Wow.
What the fuck is this? This is totally not professional. This guy's straight today, this guy's not straight. Oh, no. This guy's totally straight. This guy's fucking not straight with the glasses. Not straight. Holy fuck.
Yo, it's the
Don't
same
stare
people.
at me like that.
It's the same people.
Those are.
No, it's the same people.
That's Ming. That's Ming. That's Asia. I'm Puzz. It's Ping and Puzz.
That dude's
The
trash.
Asia
He got
guy
0
gives me
kills.
that. The Asia guy or whatever the hell his name is.
I like their
He
glasses.
gives me the creeps.
Stop looking at Rumk, bro. It's just weird.
You fucking weirdos.
Y'all weird.
Those fucking Chinese. Those guys are weird. They want to stick their wee up your butthole. Say look, I'm ready for you. I am ready for you. Me put wee right up. Don't fucking stare at me like that.
Yeah, Rumk don't like people staring at him. He don't like Chinese people. I don't know why.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
He's just joking.
Any Chinese people watching, I'm making a joke. At least you guys know how to make Chinese food.
Oh, I eat Chinese food sometimes.
I have no problem with the Chinese food. I'll have a problem if some Chinese people are looking at me for some reason. I don't like that. I don't think a Chinese person would like me looking at them.
So you go to China? You will go to
I ain't going to no one. I ain't going to no Chinese people.
How about you go to Spanish? Go to Spanish. Go to Japan. Go to Japan. You can look at Chinese people over there and say, "Hi, I'm looking at you."
And if they stare at me, I'm gonna give them shit.
Where you
I
going?
don't care. If these guys stare at me, I'm gonna give them shit.
Like that dude look nervous.
Did that blue guy just give me the stare?
No, no.
That guy's phased.
Wow.
This guy's fucking scared.
How?
Look at him. Look at that blue shirt, dude.
Look, you're scared. I see it. Weirdo.
Man, look at that guy's hair as long as mine.
That's it. Enough from us talking. The 50 best duos in the world are
Shit.
on the stage competing for.
Where's the scissors? Where's the scissors?
What's Savage?
I mean, 6 games away from
I was expecting I'd be in here.
Just think about that. 6 games, and then we'll find out who is the best.
So 6
duo
games
in
in
the
this.
world. Hands down,
Don't worry,
no
it'll be more
question
coming.
about it. The best. 6 games.
Won't Myth and Tifu be there again?
Real soon.
They should be.
Champions will be crowned, but
What about Ewok?
that's it. The pre-show is over.
I don't know.
Enough
She
from
got
us up here.
disqualified.
We'll be breaking down games.
You're disqualified.
We're gonna toss
I think
it on
Ewok
inside
got disqualified
to
in like
kick
the
show
second
off.
game.
You guys have a good one.
Dang, wrong, roasted.
Oh, we're
Ewok?
starting. We're starting.
7.
It's 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
We're ahead of you, football.
No, you're not, bro. I'm just joking.
We're ahead of
Look
you.
at those snaffles.
Oh, I hear the fucking buzz. He got some surround sound in this shit. What the fuck is he doing? I do not want to say a bad thing, but it looked like he was jerking off over there. With the CD. What is he doing?
It's called being a DJ.
What are you doing? Oh, that's weird.
It's how you make music.
I like how they're... Oh, wow.
Rom is too weak to hold it up.
Oh.
Why did they not hire DJ last time?
Phew. Phew.
That DJ's pretty good. Fucking Tim. Walk.
Look at Tim.
It's amazing. It's like you feel so free. It's ridiculous. And then we just kind of watched like our names pop up on the screen. It was pretty surreal.
It was a huge sigh of relief. All the hard work we did. Just
Oh look, this face.
There's Tifu up there. I have to keep it up there.
Oh, Rom, that shit down.
Yeah,
They're
it
gonna
was.
just keep spectating on him having a seizure on the CD, so. Look at him down there, having fun in the corner down there. Yeah, he's having a seizure. He's having a seizure. Isn't that why they had an ambulance and a fire truck out there? Just making sure he doesn't die on the fucking show.
They all get their phones out.
There we go, take the pictures, come on around.
Yeah,
We're
everybody
selling
clap
shirts for
Fortnite.
$50.
Everybody clap Fortnite. Make Fortnite great again. Make Fortnite great again.
It is great.
I know that. Yo, me and Rose will be there because Ron we did got up at 8 o'clock.
Hey, hometown, I know where you are. You're in New York.
Yeah, you know you're
We're gonna come find you.
We'll find you, take your money.
Hey, if I took a plane last night, I could have been here.
Kyle, if you took a plane, it could only take not even 3 hours.
Yeah. That's how close they are to us. Where football is, he would have to fucking...
I gotta take a
It'd probably
audio.
take him like 5 hours.
Yo, it's not far from here.
Yeah, it's not that far, but it's same for us too.
Yeah, y'all's far.
We're kind of closer though. We're closer. It'd take us like 3 hours to get there. Are you hyped? Are you ready? Even though there's a guy that's competing in this fucking challenge, that's name's Hype. That fish thing. I'd be like this, what the fuck are you doing? See, this is the shit I'm talking about. People get paid money to record this shit.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's the shit I want to do. I want to record like that.
Hey. Yo, that's dope. Look at that. Look at that. We did that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm done.
Gonna be right back again. Oh yeah, you gotta meet the mic like 4 times. There you go. Yeah, that's football for you guys.
Yep.
It's annoying. It's an annoying stream and everything.
What?
It's an annoying stream.
Well, go to my other channel. I said subscribe to Monkey's channel. He's awesome. You gotta keep it like
Yeah, I'm
this.
kind of awesome.
The good news is we have 2 players looking like they could contend for the top of the mountain.
Look, nothing's lit up. Everyone's. They're not even showing the famous people yet, are they?
Ghost Aiden's famous.
I know. I know who he is.
Together, 2 of my favorite people to play with, 2 of my favorite people to watch and study. We have Sean and
Ghost
Aiden.
Aiden, you
Aiden,
like,
one of the most dominating
what do you look like? You look
controller
like-
players
Oh,
in
no,
the
don't
world.
ever do that
Proved
again.
it time and time again with Sean
What was
on
that
mouse
face?
and
Don't
keyboard.
wipe the nose, Aiden.
Ghost
Don't
Aiden
wipe
like-
the nose.
And gifted
Ghost
players
Aiden look like
on
Riley a little
Fortnite.
bit.
Now, with this combination,
You know what
of
Riley
Oh,
looks
it was on
like?
on a
Fortnite.
controller and
Yeah,
one
he
Right,
got-
Riley's fatter than
Gotta be
Aiden.
some
Okay.
He
unique
got,
strategy
Say.
Riley
you guys can
got,
pull together.
You don't even know what Riley looks like, so shut
he got
up.
glasses.
Our synergy is great.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he did.
Like you said, he's one
No,
of
he
the
doesn't.
mechanical
Yeah, he did.
players. His
I
tunnels
stalk
are
you
Stop
all day
assuming
long.
shit,
insane.
bitch.
Just, me being an aggressive player and having good aim, we
Let
really
Aiden
want
talk, you
we're
fuck.
gonna do good.
1000%. Now, Sean,
Maybe
you
it's
both
Now I
had
gotta listen to this
a call
dumbass.
yesterday, which was a
I don't
lot
even
of
know
fun.
this
Y'all
kid.
It was a very sweaty lobby. But Your thought process, your strategy.
Jordan Fisher screwing up with the fucking words.
From yesterday and your performance there.
Well, I think yesterday was like super fast paced. You need to get kills to place well. But today we're gonna go for end game, play super slow, and so
Kill end game. Why would you want to kill end
We're
game?
all so excited to see you guys. GB, what do you have for us?
Actually, I think that's Ghost. I think that's what he wants to do. Ghost shoot.
Now I asked you guys earlier. I said, are
There's
you
hype
ready?
up there. You see the guy?
New York
See
City.
Gabe?
Are you ready?
Nameplate.
Look, everybody's here. Everybody's here in New York. What the freak?
New York City. This is my hometown, and I know we can make some noise. So I'm asking
Nah,
one more time.
this is my hometown. You out.
Ready?
That girl's not ready. That girl said, I don't free Fortnite.
The Fortnite World Cup Finals start now. Let's see
Guys, you know Jordan,
Courage
Kyle,
and
you know
Ninja.
Live and
Here we go.
Maddie? You know Live and
Courage
Maddie,
and
Kyle?
Ninja. Courage and Ninja.
And gentlemen, it is time.
The Ninja.
Ninja!
Ninja in that fucking neon sweatshirt. Would you buy that last night, Ninja?
Well, guess what? I'm joined by a surprise guest appearance.
Tyler
Blevins.
Ninja Blevins.
I follow Ninja everywhere. Besides you.
You have no idea, man. These
Shut
guys
up.
have been playing for months, practicing, doing
Nigga, who you
nothing,
think you're talking to?
thinking.
Shut the fuck up. Mr. Savage, I see him. See him?
Yup.
He's up in the
See
back.
Aiden in the corner.
I'm not even playing.
Aiden's got no chance. Aiden's got no fucking chance.
So Savage in here now?
Mr. Savage is there. I see him. He's right next to
yeah, I see
Courage.
him.
Kyle, you know.
Okay, so Ninja and Courage are gonna be talking right now. I love it when they talk.
So Ninja's not gonna play.
They actually bring some comedy in this. So my comedy is going to be gone. Listen to their comedy. Now shut the fuck up.
Kyle, you know, remember how we always used to watch Liv and Maddie?
Kyle, you know what? Holy crap, $3 million on the spot.
Whoa, okay. Me wrong. I'll spend $2 million. Me wrong will give you. Well, I'll give you $2 million.
No, football deserves $2 million. I'd always give you more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, give Luna one. I give Luna $1 million. So we all three can be rich.
Yay!
Settle for third at 1.8.
Should be like on Robux and V-Bucks.
Settle. I'll settle.
Yep.
No, we've been playing. We both
Ninja!
been playing for a long time. I've been playing for almost 10 years. Prize pool's never even come close to this.
I know Ninja likes to be on the microphone.
Absolutely mind-blowing numbers right there. Again,
Jordan Fisher used to play Liv and Maddie.
$50,000 in their
Good for Jordan Fisher, Chantel. I don't think anyone cares.
Up that prize money ladder.
We all care about Fortnite.
Right now from the Fortnite World Cup
What are they gonna do with this?
Oh yeah, there is a lot of talented players here.
Yeah, us.
There's a lot of decent players everywhere.
Chantel, you ain't that talented compared to these people. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, kid? What are you doing, kid?
Bro, get out of the mic, dude. I don't want to see your ugly face, dude. Dog.
Look at how big that mic is. It's bigger than Ninja's nose.
I think they're gonna definitely close it out.
The Ninja's nose is pretty big.
No, it's small.
A lot of their World Cups after they've already qualified.
It's a small nose.
One of the most aggressive duos.
Why are we talking about this?
You know, the qualification.
Because when they put a close-up, I see a mic and a nose.
Are they gonna still W key like they've always been doing?
There's FaZe, there's that nervous person over there.
That dude's I think he's the best.
Both qualifying from Europe. You see, last time.
But he always rage quit every time.
Okay, so what server are they playing? In this
They
round.
in the I don't know, in the East or in the West. They say,
So no one fucking knows. Alright, just trying to tell you.
I think they pick up
Mr. Savage and...
Dude, Mr. Savage M is cold-blooded. Every time I met him, I'm scared of him. And they're absolutely insane, as you can
Mr.
see right here on the
Savage,
street. We'll get those pictures fixed, don't worry. But either way, these guys are two absolute tanks. And Ninja, I mean, you've watched all these guys. You're absolutely one of the best players.
Where's
in the world.
the Savage?
Almost like
Where is he?
they're in a class of their own.
They are. Man. I mean, I've competed against some of these guys in some other online tournaments as well. And
That ain't Savage, is it?
watching Benji just slay out an
I
entire
can't
lobby
tell.
by himself in squads is. Yeah,
I don't want to be a dumbass and find out that ain't Savage.
So enjoy.
I know Mr. Savage having a public match.
No, that's gotta be Savage.
Season 9, which is unheard of, all by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch, though, this weekend. I've been just looking at my phone already. I'm seeing a million plus of you guys tuning in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch.
Hey, dumbasses, we can watch it on Twitch. You too. You fucks. I'm watching it over Fortnite. You guys are fucks. You guys are dumb.
But what's wrong with you, Phil?
I know
What the fuck, Rob?
I get all here over there.
Is insane. I mean,
Fuck you, dude. Shut up.
What I do? Yeah, dude, you don't know Jack, kid. You don't know Jack.
Might know more shit. Alright, I'm gonna leave the party.
For like 3-4 months, the best of the best, all in the same lobby. All right, in the qualifying matches on Sunday, you're playing against, in a lobby, maybe like 4 or 5 of the teams who are actually here right now. But now this is going to be all of them in the same lobby. Every single battle is going to be the best players in the world fighting against one another. I'm excited to watch the early game when they're landing in their spots. I'm excited to watch the mid game during the rotations. I'm going to be taking notes, and you guys should too.
Yeah. Also, other things that note to take to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings here, increased material favorite. Do you want to explain for everyone at home exactly how that all works?
I'd absolutely love to. So, unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination, all right, you're going to be granted with 50 health or 50 shield, depending on what you're missing. And that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each, wood, brick, and metal. So, eliminations are definitely going to pay off early game as you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep, and remember, that is when you get a full elimination, not when you knock down an opponent.
Correct.
So, if I knock a player, you'll see in this, a lot more times teams will immediately try to finish that elimination, get the health, go pick up the materials, maybe secure some extra loot. There's a look at the lobby screen, and Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier today because they got some warm-up games in, obviously.
Yeah, that is Savage. Never mind. I can see his face.
They wound up going through and they were just
dude, they're fucked.
on island like they were right now. I mean,
is he really good?
Dude, that kid dropped a 40 bomb in solo squads.
Still, the nerves running through them insane. The average age in today's tournament, 16 years old. Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, what would you have spent?
Fucking Ninja.
I didn't really.
So basically the same as today. Exactly.
Ninja over here with the comedy.
No, it's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue. Looking at these duos, looking at these contested areas, right? Loot Lake has been a very hot topic.
Yeah, man.
Aiden has been landing there throughout all of qualifiers. You see, Mongrel and Mitro. I've been hearing some notes about, Tilted Towers and or Neo Tilted, as it's now called, of where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games. Yep. You know how detrimental it can be to your mental state if you have one where you kind of drop right off spawn and get taken out.
Yeah.
What is your game plan here? Are you going for it? You don't care how many people land there? You just go and play your game? Or
I think
you shy away? What do you do?
Oh, man, these guys have been practicing. They know. They know that they're going to be contested. Yeah. They know that, and they're not, if they're intelligent players, they're going to play exactly how they've been practicing the last 10 World Cup qualifiers. They're going to go exactly where they go. They're going to push where they're going to push. And, they're not going to care who it's going to be. Now, me, honestly, I'd like to say that that's how I play. But, dude, in a situation like this, I think that if I saw someone contesting my drop, I'd definitely defer and try to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But, you have one bad game. Getting over that, that's going to be a huge mental obstacle, right? You get knocked first. Yeah. That's going to be something that you're going to be thinking about. In the second game, the third game, oh, my gosh, should we change our landing spots? And then if you're thinking like that, it's over. Dude.
Yeah, and I keep seeing you look down. You're like eagerly wanted to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us. But again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It is hilarious. I mean, we were literally getting like angry and but also just laughing hysterically about to, make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it. Go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, we got some fun games.
Oh boy.
That we play, but again, right now, live in the game.
Be a toilet.
Prop hunt. A little bit different than the competitive.
Look at Ninja. What's he doing?
Talked about Ninja.
What? What is he doing? He's not doing nothing.
He's cotton candy here.
40 million competitors.
No, what
down
the
to
fuck?
top 200 to be exact.
We can't even hear him. It's whatever.
Because of the double qualified players.
Right.
And that is, you can't even put in your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's
look at them all.
Show and let everyone know that, man. Just as it continues to change the game, making these qualifiers online, it just allows
look at them all.
Kids to be here today because they've been able
Fuck.
to from the comfort and safety
There's
of
too
their
many.
homes, traveling across the world.
This guy looks behind him. He's like, oh, hi.
I think this is one of the first
Oh, why are you looking at me? I know I'm trash at Fortnite.
Dude, I'm just excited to watch these kids dominate the next freaking 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm
Right.
ready to stay here all night.
I'd actually want to stay here all night.
Yeah.
Wait, are they selling popcorn? Because I'm in.
So much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres.
They better be
One
selling
thing that stands
popcorn.
out to me, though, it will never feel the exact same as
What kind of
it
wall
was
should
like.
tell?
Fuck you.
So for these
Yes.
guys, what are some tips that you can share?
Is that a fog machine?
Jacob, you bought. Get out of my stream, dude. Jacob's in my freaking stream,
Water,
dude.
energy drink, whatever the case may be.
Ninja always has Red Bull when he plays.
It's very important to get in that mental state of what you do and how you've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of something as far as like don't change your sleep schedule and what you're gonna do for this. Like literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about how there's $30 million on the line of the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today.
What the?
That happened yesterday at the Creative.
He's not even doing anything wrong. We can't even hear him.
No,
Focus on this shit because it's started.
What the? What the?
Oh, not
Kitty
you again.
Scissors.
Really?
That's
You know who that
Kitty
person is?
Yeah.
You wanna know who that is? That's a guy.
How do you know?
Look at how tall she is. She's tall as him.
It's called heels.
It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
You take the heels off and it doesn't make a damn difference.
Yeah, I always
It's
knew
Kitty
at the end of the day,
plays.
you know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run,
As a
I knew we
guy.
had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You can tell he lifted the finger. He's got one coin.
There you go.
Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
Here it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger.
You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. Like, if you want to practice with death runs, you need to, like, do it slow. Don't go in.
Football, what the
blindly,
fuck are
like,
you doing?
I'm doing.
No, it's not funny. What are you doing?
Can you see yourself doing even more?
I hear.
Today? Will you continue to go and play?
I don't want to hear that. I'm trying to watch a fucking show here.
It's not a show.
It's good enough to be a show. I'd watch this as a show.
Go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I'll probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18, and he just won $336,000. What are you gonna do with the prize?
Rent? Rent. Yeah, I think rent. I'm gonna be responsible. I'm gonna save my money.
I am going to be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more money back.
All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And
See you later, she-mail.
Wow. Okay, bet.
I've seen Kitty plays.
The Creative World Cup Finals. So
They're all boys.
Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team.
They're dog Chinese.
Won.
Told you.
There's the elephant in the room here, and it's not
Yeah.
Zaban. You didn't.
They're all on their phones texting.
That's correct. No, we got 4th place, but you know the crew that I picked out, man, Pal, Taco, Chaz, just a good bunch of kids, man.
Yeah, kids. He's like 27.
The creators, the ones who developed a lot of the maps, and just a lot of passion for these guys, man. And you know, I'm just really happy that I was able to, not even me, together as a unit, we pulled in, you know, 300 or 295,000 as a team. I mean, little whips, man. You know, we were just killing it, little ice creams, but that event was so incredible. And just another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again, that Epic changed the game with creative. You know what I mean? It kind of popped up. All these people, so many people. There were hundreds of people here because of creative.
Yeah. And again, I know I talked to Scissors about it too. He can't believe just how far it's gone from his original runs he made.
What are you doing, football?
I don't know, but it's starting to get annoying.
What was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop mode? Was it the run?
Just mute the mic, please. I'm not trying to be rude. Already asked you once.
Fine then. You missed with a black boy again.
Okay.
Like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go
Trying to listen to Ninja and what he's trying to say.
I'm with that. What about should we get the whole squad together? Or
I'm down with. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go into that. It'd be the most funny thing in the world. I mean, there's nothing great about a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like
a little teddy bear should tell.
It's amazing. Hey, listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme this weekend. Things going on outside of the fan festival. There's also the Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here has got tickets, has the commemorative tickets. So many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the the individuals and fans who traveled. It's their first time to New York City, such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the game so we can get it all launched for you. But trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first Vic Roy, man. Who's it gonna be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's gonna win today? Scream it, make it. I want to hear.
It's gibberish. Oh, it's gibberish.
Here we go, fuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now.
It's starting?
Yeah, this is starting. This is the first round out of 6 today. There's 6 rounds.
Of duos?
The initial launch.
I see Savage.
Man, you're flying. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna be eliminated. Who's gonna be the first
Well,
one? Yep.
Is Ninja not playing?
Ninja's not playing, he's talking. He's gonna be spectating.
In the pro
Savage, first people to be spectated. Benji and Mr. Savage, most top duos. Fucking amazing. Oh, he's using the golden umbrella. Never has been taken out.
Where did you get the golden? Where is it?
It's not out. Fortnite never brought it out, but they have everything in the game.
What are their comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of information.
Okay, so a duo landed here, same as Mr. Savage and Benji.
I watch these guys play literally every week because they're from EU, so they were before.
Oh, fucking knock them out, though.
This is exactly where they normally land. Savage.
I wouldn't be feel comfortable if they're landing far away from each house.
In the same house, because you're going to be getting less shields of one another, right? Less chances of getting shotguns and things like that. And I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this out. Are they going to be
most likely they're probably going to be aggressive.
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed, and it is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe. Polar Peak, Frosty Flights, Paradise Palms, Lucky Landing, all not safe. So we continue to keep an eye on this fight. 98 players remaining right now in this game. Now, we mentioned the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20, 30 materials like it's nothing. Let's shift our focus, though, towards the middle of the map here at Dusty Divot. And
oh, shit. Already racking up some kills.
Very early in this first game to Tetra and, on the flip side, the new Rogue members.
Sweat. I swear we got a sweat in the lobby here.
Oh, I got that Tucker skin.
10 builds. These early game fights are always so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very particular with how many mats you're going to use when you're trying to ramp rush somebody, because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no mats, I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
This guy needs to farm mats.
Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per elim, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not
there
like
we go, farm the mats.
You're still stuck at 100 health, and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little bit more passively. No, because of those early elims, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves. They've got metal galore here, as well as wood. The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get a 500 metal, which is going to be their most valuable asset here, landing in Dusty.
Oh, shit. And I don't know any of these people.
When you're looking over there, so hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate later. There are no balls that spawn.
All right.
Dusty.
I feel left out because I don't know half of these people.
What is this guy doing?
Another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how little materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are already just on white HP are in a tough spot, and there it is. Scarlet and his duo, Bell, get the quick elimination on
I'm gonna go for Scarlet,
that's going to push back Rush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. Another rough start right there. So much stone in Fatal Fields. I feel like Fatal Fields is a underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly, and then there's definitely some metal that you can gather around. You know, there's a bunch of cars and things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But Listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double. It's a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land fatal fields, know how to actually navigate the loot in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right, same. I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizz Lucky will actually be able to go back.
Ooh, that's sick.
So this is key.
So he hid in the cornfield, went to go get his card.
He had 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over.
Oh, we got a fight here.
Are you sprinting back over that fight? I think so. Now across the map, though, an engagement going out between KBB, Yueng, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro, and there's the knock right there, Ninja.
Drum shotgun's very powerful. It's definitely underrated. You can get inside somebody's one-by-one right there. I mean, there's another knock with a drum shotgun, just absolutely wreaking havoc. Yueng trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive, so it's going to be Zex and Yu. He's got the shield advantage. All he has to do is play this patient. I'm going to be pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials, so just needs to spray it out and hopefully find a chance to take him down, but he's healing up.
Yeah, Zexro has minis as well as big shields, so we'll be able to get back the full shield. And Yueng now in a tough spot. Do I try to go?
Zex definitely can interrupt this now. He took too long to start going with the res, but it looks like he's just going to be going for the reloads, taking his time, and he might be dipping out, maybe trying to... He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's going to get the revive off, and now it's 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident, though. Knowing right now, still at over 150 HP. The teammate has to be
no, there's no way.
Look at his face.
And it's not going to happen. And you see Zexro right there, hands right to his head. Some solid damage done, but Yueng dropped down to 59 HP. But with that elimination, we'll bump back up to over 100. Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important is checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot. You guys can't see the screen, but there are plenty of people who are outside. They're going to have to start their rotations in. And this is actually where a lot of very talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I's reverse. Our strategy was to try to get in those spots.
Nate Hill, I know who that is. I know who Nate Hill is.
A lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage.
About damn time I know someone that fucking is in here. Except Savage.
In fatal, so they're both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is going, folks.
Nate Hill's getting shot at. Come on, man.
A definite fan favorite here.
Nate Hill's floating right now.
FaZe Clan currently set up near Lazy Lagoon, and Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah, all right. So there's if you go on the boat on the ship,
what is that skin?
The masts is like worth 200 wood, so you definitely want to go for those and easily get max wood in arena. In probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is, like the most valuable material that you can get.
This guy looks like he knows what he's doing.
I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Search? I mean,
we haven't yet.
Those guys have high ground though, so I'd be pretty scared.
91 people left. I mean, how soon is it going to be?
We're going to have Storm Search in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to, like, this is going to be nuts. You guys don't know what Storm Surge is. Basically, the people, the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game.
Still getting shot at from there.
And wind up getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Flexi right now. It's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are
they ain't going to have loot.
Constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again,
look how fast that is.
We'll begin after that.
What?
Absolutely
his thing.
That will be for 70+ players. So you keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is going to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using drop this weekend duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate.
This is near Tilted. People are going to be pushing out of Tilted
One guy just gets knocked
in big groups, so.
Save his teammate, it's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such
Yeah, late game's going to suck for people. I agree with Ninja.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Parpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over
This guy's sensitivity, that's freaking whack, dude.
Parpy still playing the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent, and look at the material count for Volks, 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammate's reboot card, so will basically be by himself the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 above, and you guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than them that is currently below the threshold, and they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get above that, or they're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner.
That's actually, that's a really good strategy.
From NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
Didn't even know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking.
I actually knew you could farm under there, actually.
Yeah, I knew you could have done that.
And for a lot of players, Ninja,
there's Height,
they don't just stop
guy
there.
that's making
Keep
fun of.
farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly.
They landed
On the
Salty.
bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. You're seeing, if you guys can look up the mini-map.
Oh my gosh.
Every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. It is moving in. And double heavy sniper is in play. For those of you guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team, line up a shot of somebody hiding in a 1-by-1, and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
There's absolutely 0 time to react. And one thing you guys we've talked about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total.
Look how fast that is.
Rotate out of here, Hype and Serpent. Don't want the fight. And that's Jay now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in, Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go, getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations. But again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate and push. Maybe you do.
Oh my god, what the?
Airwalks is down.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwalks and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwalks at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwalks double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go. 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles.
Hunter.
Really
Mr. Savage. Mr. Savage, there we go.
So really
Mr. Savage is still alive next to Dusty, actually. And between Dusty and Tilted.
I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim, and they're just beaming people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now, look, there's so many people coming from the south right now. And it's just free kills if you guys are in a top position. With solid aim, man.
This guy's getting close to Savage. Go away.
difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, look at it, already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already boxed up. They're already creating these tunnels. More shots coming down.
Dude, his sensitivity is whacked.
So,
I know.
I mean, if you can get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside, 8 grenades, he might be able to clean up those kills too.
Yep, that's right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that in just a few brief moments, as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that too. Every little bit of HP matters. Saving the campfire for the late game, it appears.
Ronaldo save the campfire.
Alright, this guy's getting beamed.
Right there. Here's a look at Mongrel earlier with his duo Mitro. They're set up currently in this zone. 68 players left.
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's, you just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is inventory rifle and a combat shotgun, so he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are, you know, anything to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You know, you've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players.
What is this guy's sensitivity?
You know, very different.
Yep.
Look at that healing too, though. Yeah. 5 slurps, two slurps, 5 chug splashes.
And they already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
They're super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material
Scrim.
look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position.
Of course it's going to be scrims until there's 66 people left.
I know.
The slipstream slowly
Freaking World Cup
begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams
Savage still sitting in the spot up on top.
That to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow.
What's up with the wind?
Whole map right there. The east
Tell.
side of the zone. None of these
What's up with the
players
wind?
they're gonna have to inch a little bit more towards Loot Lake.
Yep.
They want to be safe.
Some of the best. I mean, look at
Me
You have a
wind.
fan going?
in the world.
Yeah.
They are one another, man. I'm so excited when they actually have to force into these fights. The Storm's gonna start pushing.
Holy fuck. That's a lot.
I'm sorry, man. I just can't, man. You guys notice also Stinks, man. These players are so talented. It's gonna be so hard to spray through their walls and actually deal damage to them. So you need things like grenades, like Stinks,
Little fart
right?
bombs.
Little fart bombs is what I like to call them. To force people.
Did they just say that?
Yeah, he says I like to call them little fart bombs.
Do 1-by-1s to dodge the Stinks.
You see the Stinks right now going down on Mongrel. And Mongrel
Wow.
is immediately ripped in two as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. His duo still alive.
With good rotation, luckily.
Definitely has a bunch to, you know, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. Mitro, 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well.
Okay, so Storm Surge. This would actually be a pain in the ass football if we got into this. We have to actually deal damage to people so you don't die.
They've got to push right at him, and Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then wants to do it.
So every single time the storm rotates, they have to fuck. Oh, they're starting to lag because there's so many people.
Forced to rotate it. Everyone knows that.
Very little ammo though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still though, only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left.
Oh, he's getting in a stink.
Of 6 today.
Look at his face.
Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall. He wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's gonna go for the pop out there. He's got
the Storm Surge on.
He's trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's gonna need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished, actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health. Storm Surge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced. Some big damage right there, still below.
55 below damage. So what he has to do is do 55 more damage so that that Storm Surge doesn't hit him.
Fantastic composure again. One of the young players on this stage, looking to try to.
Mr. Savage in here.
World champion. No more Dubs. The duo
still
down.
So now finally above. Finally above. And guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. He has an incredible kit to not only make it to late game, but maybe even clutch this win out. He
Chopped his shotgun on mistake.
Got the combat shotgun, one of the greatest shotguns to have late game. Does incredible damage, long range and close
There's
range.
Mr. Savage in there.
And all the guys, the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered.
This
and
Storm Surge is insane. It's still going on.
Finally taken out 52 players left. And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia. And you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons, Ninja.
Oh, yeah.
What is so good about that assault rifle?
It 100% rewards pinpoint accurate players, right? There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right.
Imagine all that lag football. Look at that.
You're gonna get 80 points of damage.
Oh my goodness, what a... Look at what they have to go.
So, I mean, it's just pass the punch, man. It can
There's going to be a lot of people dying in this circle.
Going to need when you're playing against these top players who will literally build and protect themselves when they get shot.
Folks, there are 45 players left in this very, very small zone. We are now on our 6th storm. You see, it's about to begin to move.
There's going to be a... No, listen here. There's going to be a lot of people dying in this rotation.
Exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go.
Savage.
44 left in this
Yeah.
one.
Oh, they ain't losing anytime soon.
Very far rotation for the second movement circle. So this is actually going to move very
Mr. Savage
I'm going
taking
for
the jump,
Mr. Savage.
and Benji.
I'm going for Mr. Savage.
Mr. Savage and Benji just took a launch pad out.
Yeah, I'm going for them. What about you?
Yeah, I've been going for it.
In competitive Fortnite late game, everyone frantically moving away from the common
Nate Hill back there.
Macwood taking
Yep.
zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the shadow bomb and does land. Yes, but it's taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge of it. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now. We'll just stay boxed up for a brief moment. Now there's 36 players remaining, stomping in the elimination feed. Archer now goes down.
This guy's sensitivity is whack. Dude, I haven't seen a good game like this in a long time.
This is what tunneling is. When you hear players mention tunneling, this is it right
Nate
here.
Hill's down.
You tunnel your way and give yourself cover, but not a lot of material.
Savage and them are up on high ground.
And this zone is stacked.
See?
But look who's on the high ground. It's
Mr. Savage and Benji Fish.
They're the best duos in the world, by the way. There they are. There's the spectate.
Bongo, unfortunately, do we still know if Nitro's still alive? I mean, listen, people are dying left and right, being eliminated. More Savage just used another shotgun grenade. He already had high ground, though.
He had high ground. He wanted to rotate. It's fine.
Mr. Savage's health.
You're gonna have to try to put the high ground
Yeah.
up, rocket launcher to just take him out of it.
Never mind.
This is so weak, and Mr. Savage just looks up and beams the player out of the air. It's
Oh my fuck.
Mr. Savage.
Did you see that shit?
Right now, 24 players left in this one. But 20 duos. There's almost no duos remaining.
Oh.
It's all solos, and this is kind of what's gonna happen, man. Mr. Savage goes down. It's up to Benji, and listen,
Benji's been in this position before, but you know he can handle it.
He looks incredibly healthy, but now taking some storm damage.
They didn't.
Mr. Savage.
Not a lot left. They're only using their shadows. I think he has one build left.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10 total builds. Just trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We get into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zayt and Saf now. Zayt and Saf now on the high ground.
This game.
One of the few duos.
7 people left?
This has a Zayt and Saf win written all over it. Mitro.
Let's go, Benji.
Duo was all by himself very early on.
Benji ain't gonna clutch this. This is gonna be hard for him.
Can the North American duo of Zayt and Saf close
He got no mats.
Yeah, I told you, Benji.
Benji Fishy goes down. Mega, Mitro.
Now I don't know any of these guys.
Shots still coming on in. Zayt and Saf just sitting pretty.
Mitro just got a double, I think. 5 in.
Not enough. Zayt and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will.
Zayt and Saf had the high ground, and they used it the entire game.
Mr. Savage got a long way, though. They sure did.
Plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15
Look at this guy.
Talk about a
Fucking man bunded.
You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that
See his
was.
man bun.
And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite, Ninja. They were the only duo left with still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send one player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zayt and Saf take game number 1. And you know, Ninja, that's
Ninja.
with LAN experience, players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene at these major events for a long time. Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zayt and Saf take game number 1.
Kept their composure. It was absolutely incredible. incredible to watch, man. And seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant in the World Cup qualifiers online, and it's only fair that they continue to show their dominance here at the actual World Cup stage.
Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible.
Absolutely.
But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even well, the European young duo, they were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them, the shockwave grenades as well, and they had no healing left.
It's unfortunate, man, when you have a group full of these
Yep.
players who are literally the best. Whenever there is a moment that they have to shoot the high ground out with rockets, shockwave grenades, I think that's actually what happened. I think someone shockwaved up and knocked them off the high ground.
You gotta reload
But when
again.
you have shield like Zayd and Nap did
You
at the
gotta
end there,
load it every
and
time.
that high ground, I mean, it's over, man.
What a sigh of relief for
Incredible,
those two.
incredible first game, and we're only just getting started.
We're only just getting started. Remember, 6
I like these guys talking better than those fucks last time. Yesterday, did you guys?
rewarded. Tomorrow we do it all over again, except with solos. So you want to stay.
At least these
tuned to the
people talk
streams
about the fucking
here
famous
for the Fortnite
people.
World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Get involved in the conversation. Send a Ninja and I your thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in games 2 through 6? For me, other things I noticed, man. You've got to be on your A game when it comes down to taking note of where you are with the storm surge. Those were longer storm surges that have lasted than I've ever seen before.
Match 2 is about to come up right now.
So much.
Yep.
Because here we are having
So
80 people left.
after duo finals, solos.
And these guys, they're not going to let you hit them. You know what I mean? And if you want to put shots on these guys, it's going to be when they're flying in the air.
I thought this was going to be good. It's gonna be fucking solos that are gonna be good. Just saying.
Let's see how these guys change. I wonder if the guys did get hurt a lot by the storm.
Where?
Are they going to make
I agree, Ninja. I bet you they're gonna make changes for the storm surges.
That's a great way to think of it. I know there were so many people that want to give their thoughts on these games, but over at Unreal
Yeah, if you don't do enough damage after the storm rotates, you fucking die by a purple lightning bolt.
First match of the duos competition is over, and the Victor Royale's experience wins out. We talked about Energy State and Ghost Sap and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zayt and Sap. We're gonna re-roll it one more time, and we're gonna break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now pay attention right away. You can see on the backside, Sap has one angle while Zayt is going forward, and they're moving back over the tarps they've already established, but the angles they take make sure they're covering everything. They hear the shots below, they're putting the fire down towards them, and Scarlet is able to pick up Mitro, but doesn't have enough to get out. Zayt and Sap, 5 eliminations, Victory Royale, 15 points, showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage and at major LAN events is winning out right now. They say nerves, what nerves? We might as well be playing at home on our own stations because they are just that good. Match 1 is over. Time to get back over the stage for match 2. Ninja and Courage, take it away.
Thank you very much, Sundown. Great stuff as always there from Unreal Island outside of the venue, enjoying the event themselves. But again, game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many updates. Up top of it right now. Well, guess what? It's Sap and Zayd, but
and Benji, Mr. Savage, man, just incredibly clutch solo moves and plays.
Both of our predictions.
Both of our predictions, and they're still up there. Guess what? Imagine when they're healthy and when they actually get some good rotation items. I'd love to see how they're going to play in the late game, man.
Placement points so key. You did a great job pointing out Mitro at the end. Not only does he stay alive, not only does he perfectly use his materials and his movement items, but he somehow finds 5 more limbs, putting his team from probably an abysmal game 1 to top 3 in our leaderboards. Again, here are your standings.
Oh, Mr. Savage up in 6th place. I mean 5th place.
Mega. They wound up making it through as well, and that's because of Mega staying alive too.
Absolutely, incredibly talented duo, man. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what Aiden can do, and Sean, so hopefully they step it up in this next game. Game 2 is about to get on its way, man. Are you ready?
Game 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this sold-out arena, are you guys ready for game number 2? Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. 8, 7,
4,
6,
3,
5,
2,
4,
1.
3, 2, 1. The battle bus
any competition, but definitely Fortnite for me is the second you jump out of that bus.
Yep.
Right. Once you hit the ground, once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves. Going to get back into the flow, back into the farming mentality. And man, I'm looking at these llamas on my screen. I'm just hoping that they find them. There's nothing greater than finding the new upgraded llamas at 350 mats.
Is that right?
And they're everywhere. And look, wait, can we look at the map? Look at the north side. You've got 3 llamas in a very small area. And many players have gotten better at spotting llamas from very, very far away.
I mean, the one thing I tell, I was telling my teammate Malachi, I was like, listen, man, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, we should probably look for llamas as we're flying in, because you're looking for players who's going to be landing next to you. But again, keep an eye out for that adorable pink, purple, and blue llama.
And there's one.
I mean, look, you're just going to get rewarded with shield, rotation. There's shadow bomb storm, campfires, minis. I mean, these are incredibly valuable.
And remember, materials get capped at 500 of each type. So when you get 350, it's done its job for you. You can spend much less time looting and, farming, and much more time looting. And look at Zate perfectly using the Shadow Bomb Ninja. For players at home who are wondering how he just used it for way more than the 6 seconds it actually lets you use it for. Explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump. And
football, you know how hard that is to do that on a mountain?
You need to double bounce back and forth, man. It's
doing the shadow bomb.
Incredible use of the shadow bomb. You're probably going to see a lot of players do something like that in the late game off of other people's builds, and which is way more difficult to do that off a mountain, by the way.
For sure, as we now take a look. That storm is landing side of the map, and this storm is very far. Great point to bring up there. We can see on our side, the zone right now basically gets cut off at Dusty Divot and Neo Tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play.
Someone looks like they're getting the llama.
Middle and south side will have to move, and you see in the elimination feed very early on. Elevate does get cut down, so a tough start for the duo from 100 Thieves right there, as you've got to wonder if Arkrum's still alive. Either way, though, Daedra and M11Z
looks like they have players
down in Loot Lake. In Loot Lake, Lucky Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away while continuing to farm up. Lucky Landing is not really a 4-person landing. When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little bit handicapped. Yuang in a fight.
Ooh, snobby.
Shield, so all of his damage.
I didn't think anyone was going to land here in the World Cups, did you? I think it's very unique on like Battle Royale, how the fights are different almost every game, you know?
Spray does come on through. A third party, though, beginning to shoot down on a Yuang. So
isn't it kind of cool, though?
Their attention towards this fight.
Trying to line a side
at Snobby, but KBB does go down. It's now Yuang all by himself, and no materials left, Ninja.
He can't even take a wall.
They're fucked.
This is an abysmal position to be in. Yuang knows that. Trying to fall back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see.
A lot of these players really are kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of shield. Are they going to get it off the right play?
Oh my goodness!
And he's going to get the double.
What?
He's going to get the double and the revive on KBB. And there was some delicious shockwave grenades that just slid down the ramp.
Yuang takes them down. The 4 builds left. I believe there was some help. The shots that came in from that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Yuang gets the cleanup on the last one right there.
Ooh.
What a swing for the duo. Shot does come in onto Keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slacks up against 2.
Running out of materials already, and guess what? These guys are at the farthest point of the storm.
Yep.
So this is not, they can't afford this fight, right? The longer this takes, they're not going to be able to get materials. They're going to be burning all the materials in this fight right now. So they're definitely going to need the to make up for it.
That was a clean
He's one hit. You shouldn't even waste an ammo for it.
It looks like Landjock will suffer the same fate here.
Upgraded combat shotgun, you know he's going to take that. Punisher trying to make some plays here. Still, now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers advantage. And again, the storm is about to start moving, so they're going to have to make some plays sooner rather than later.
No ammunition.
He's dead.
No shield. This spells disaster, and Punisher goes down, and there's the frustration in the player camera right there. Slacks and Keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They've got to go very far still. Now over to Neo Tilted, Clicks and Skeptic. In a fight.
Got some shield. Doesn't necessarily want to use this many to only get a 10. And he's trying to obviously take some ult, help his teammate out. No, he's getting taken. With the trap kill, he's gonna
Oh
get
my
it out.
goodness.
Unbelievable, incredible place.
That was hell of a
goes down,
shotgun.
and now he's continuing to branch out. When you guys
This
fight
was a
like
Neo
this, you always
tilted
want to
too.
do exactly what he's doing right now, which is branch out, continue to build these
This
little
looks like Ninja's kid.
your opponent where you actually are healing up.
Doesn't it?
Skeptic just 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the number advantage.
Why not?
Has time to
Colored hair and everything.
And it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They've made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Finally gets a shotgun.
Yep. Shotgun picked up. Grenades now as well. They want to go for the second elimination. And
we take the... Oh my god, we got some trap talk
in real life. Just take the L in real life. Homie, this is land. This dude's going to come over. No, I'm just kidding.
40,
but the Stinks come on in.
Stinks coming in, 22 health left, Campfire down, he has.
Oh, and look who's here!
Third party, hello!
Look who's here!
Oh shoot, these guys you don't want to mess around with.
No! This is the World Cup, baby! I'm gonna show which continent is best. Mitro and Mongrel, full HP, and they storm roll through.
Dude, this is hell of a battle right here, football. If you ain't realizing who these people are.
That kid, gold star, gold combat, heavy shot.
You don't?
I'm sorry, heavy sniper rifle for taking opponents' walls. Look at, they're just stealing and bum rushing, and that's gonna be it.
And there's no shot right there. Skeptic. You saw, hey, putting on a show. I love it. The man does YouTube for a reason. But then
Aiden.
also a fantastic player. I think speaks a little bit too
Ooh.
Aiden now on your screen. Does knock one. Hasn't finished the elimination yet, so still will gain 50 HP if he can get the full. There it is. Now a 2 versus 1. Aiden and Sean. Look at how weak Sean is, the Ninja.
Sean has absolutely no health. A little bit of shield. Hopefully we're going to drop some minis here. Aiden being the good team that he is. I'm sure he's calling it out right now. But it is also a 2-on-1, and they don't know, we don't know how weak this guy is right now, but if he is weak, they're going to look to try to trade. And there's a double shotgun shot for over 21 white. Players no shield left. They're going to try to put the pressure on. Sean has health, and look how aggressive they're being. They're both one hit. They can actually trap.
They're going for it. They're saying, no, you would have thrown the trap down by...
Holy fuck.
There it is. And look at the take from Aiden. The jump out to the side, and they'll be rewarded with shields, with materials. And look, Aiden actually, there was 2 big shields.
Yeah.
Aiden's got the full health.
That's incredible, man.
You see the stats so far.
That's a lot of damage.
He's done 434 damage, has taken 312, and he's near backup to max health.
That
I
was
know
smart,
Aiden
he
is
did.
a crowd
He did what?
favorite here. Every time the camera goes on, there's a big cheer from this sold-out arena.
For those of you guys who do not know, the Storm Circle is about to update right now. We just saw our second one, forcing everyone out of the north and east side of
Oh, they're
the
getting
map.
into another fight here.
But every single llama was found.
Yep.
All 5 llamas have been found, so we have some probably high material players right now. Rotation. Oh my god, I can't even freaking out, man.
You're getting into it.
Looks
right
like a
now.
I like
lot
how
of
they're
people
building. You see how they got an extra wall up on top?
There's only one airdrop that's left, which means a lot of players. It's very difficult.
I just learned strat
Going for
there.
airdrops is super risky, but it looks
This
like
guy
everyone
can't
left
edit.
here is taking
Edit.
their chances.
Edit
And
the
what's
fucking
kind of
wall.
funny with this zone, you see it at the bottom right side of your map, the slipstreams are there to basically help everyone get from the southeast,
Want to be
east, and
a
south
ghost
side
because
of
you're
the
gonna be
map
dead if you
easily
can't
into this
edit.
zone. So
Ooh, that's
if you
sunny,
kind
bro.
of sit outside and wait for players to move into the slipstream, you might be able to deal a lot of damage. And remember, you might think, oh, well, there's no way you're going to get that elimination. I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying that comes into play because it is going to happen very, very soon here. We're about a minute away.
It literally looks like we've been watching that action. But there's 84 teams, 84 players left still.
Yep.
Ooh!
Testament to our,
Lasered by, I think that was Aiden's duo, I
This
think.
Lucky does take a bit of storm damage right there. Chug splashes in the inventory. And Ninja,
like a dolphin.
Chug splashes have came into this game and they've completely taken competitive by storm. Are they the best healing item currently in this meta?
I think that
Oh, and he's also got a launch pad too.
not everyone is all unanimous about it, right? Some people do not like it. But let me tell you something about these splashes. I don't think I've ever seen more positive, reactions from an item being added than when chug splashes were added. I mean, nothing but positivity on
Chug splashes.
I woke
Yeah.
up to some delightful posts.
We ain't delayed, dude.
Delightful,
Shut up.
Just some delightful posts. For those of you guys who don't know what they are, each
You're
one
delayed.
Splash, you get
No,
couple
you know
packs
for
of
you're
two,
delayed.
stack up to 6. They give you 20.
How delayed?
4 shield, whatever you're missing.
And they're instant.
How you
You
know
throw
Ghost
them down
Baby got
and
a
they
perfect
can be
shot?
used to heal you and your teammates around you, as well as, if you really want to
Yeah,
be a
you just
troll,
said it
your
before.
enemies that you've knocked. Here are Mongrel and Mitro in the zone, and you talked about this inventory. I'm going to come out and say it right now. There is no way someone in this lobby has a better inventory than what Mongrel has right now. And when you come into this, they were already in your top 3. So they're in a position right now, Ninja, where they have a pop-off performance right here. With only 6 games being
I should
played,
not be now. I just restarted it.
They can be your leaders.
Absolutely. I mean, they were
There's two windows right now.
Yep, they didn't even win the game.
Oh, switch.
Down early before place
Sean, Aiden.
So,
Back to Sean.
in another fight with Quinton and his squad. Sean trying to take some walls here. And he's
He just shot his fucking teammate. Did you see that?
So he can't even spray right now.
I think you're
spray an AR, and that's not really effective against top players if you're actually trying to take walls.
Ooh.
Well, the player tried to drop a trap down low to bait Aiden, but Aiden does not fall for it. This seasoned veteran trying to cover his back. Players beginning to spray on through. Stink bombs dropping, and there's one.
Oh. Aiden's low though. Aiden's low.
That's why he went for the thirst. Yep.
Give Aiden some minis, dude.
365 maps now. He is more than that. He's got to
get out of the stinks. They've got to get out of the stinks.
So weak 2.
Look at how weak they are.
And don't they can get both Sean and Aiden. They got. I think that's exactly what they should. They split up. Now he's trying to take one by one. Get pushed by
Oh,
one person.
I kind of like that edit that he did with the floor.
Looks like it could spell disaster.
Should have not picked the nose, dude.
He does go down, though the quick edit comes
Making
through.
plays. Now it's up to Sean. Can he clutch it? Only 2 HP. Got some minis. Picked up some ammunition now for his minigun. But looks like Spades is just way more healthy. And obviously there's 3 other players who are around him as well. So what's he gonna do? Looks like he's going for high ground, smart play, but he's out of mats.
Oh no, he does. He's got wood. He's good. We both freaked out.
Gonna put himself in a nice pyramid. For those of you guys who don't know what a brick or a metal pyramid.
Big thing to know. Look at his zone. He has to push. That's it.
He's got no shadows, no fucking impulses, nothing.
Don't even worry about storm surge. They're 446
above as well. Has a shot and he's going to be taken down. I mean, that's just the worst position to be in any competitive game, is being weak, low materials, low health, and being forced.
Savage is still alive.
Every time you watch Aiden and whoever he's playing with, they are always the most aggressive, it appears. Yes. If you remember the famous moment, I think for me, arguably one of the most famous moments in Fortnite competitive history was the Nick Mercs and Aiden duo where they made it into the big bonus about a year ago.
Oh my God.
And a crowd popped off. Well, they're always scrappy getting into eliminations. Here, the stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage in the game. The average in the lobby was 80. They were 600 above in this lobby already. Unfortunately, when you fight that much, there's a higher chance of you going down.
Did you see that beam?
Potential fights. Here's Sizlucky and Rush, who we saw earlier on. Fatal Fields struggle to stay alive. Now in another tough spot as they're both low on shields and low on health.
Decent rotation items, 2 shadows on the launch pad. Again, I always want to keep stressing that because you guys have some launch pads, even one shadow can get you into another zone. Right? Yep. It's going to hopefully get you those placement points that you need, or even put you in a position to get some eliminations. But yeah, as you said with Aiden, we mentioned earlier, are people going to change?
There's a lot of fucking people.
And guess what? I'm pretty sure we can say
Mr. Savage in 4th place.
Not doing anything different. They're being incredibly aggressive. They're putting the damage down. And unfortunately, there were just too many players who took advantage that they were weak.
And that was the top 5 leading into this game. You see it updated again right there on your screen of where the leaderboard is at the moment. Mitro and Mongrel staying alive, holding this pyramid edit. And
Ireland Miller dead, I believe.
He's not exposed right there, right, Ninja? He's peeking through his build.
Correct. As you guys are peeking through a pyramid, you hit edit on it. You cannot be seen, right? And you can also see through it. It's a very amazing feature.
Battle Royale. What a Battle Royale, the ultimate Battle Royale experience.
Ultimate Battle Royale experience, man. Blue T is in the storm, taking damage, a lot of damage, and he's still going to be rotating. Road taking damage as well. Thomas going to have to make some plays. And there goes Road. He actually just got knocked. 66 players remain, and this storm is kind of moving a little bit away from Pleasant Park. But it's once you have a high ground mountain in play, I mean, I'm wondering if it's going to go north.
There's 3 high ground mountains in play, and
really mixes it up late game.
A drone ship that people can wind up going on top of, and those are brilliant to use.
Oh, absolutely. And if you guys can get up on top of those, guess what? You have ultimate high ground on the map without having to place any nets.
Yep.
It's incredible. You can't get sniped from above, and you can deal as much damage as you want. Also, it's incredibly difficult to shoot players that are up there. 100%. But it's important to know that after the 5th circle closes in, those air vents will stop working. So if you don't have any rotation to get down,
these are the people that won last time.
That's a massive yikes. So you have to pray that someone puts a launch pad down underneath it somehow.
Yep.
And remember these guys.
Risk it all.
Most of these teams will mess
Savage just
up.
got to win one of these.
Game 1 winners, the team that took home the Victory Royale, which is again 10 placement points, the max you can get for placement in the
Airwalks killed someone.
Airwalk is still in there. Airwalks
up in this zone for the moment.
That's that guy who won last night.
They're the yellow team in the minimap?
Yep.
I mean, they're close enough. Yeah, they know, actually, no, they got to rotate a little bit, but look, they got 4
Jay's right there.
Yep.
And they'll be all right. They'll be able to make it happen.
Airwax and Peacock, man.
Airwax.
They have to rotate the
It's actually his name's Airwax, okay?
On this side of the lobby right now, and they're all going to have to move very soon.
Yeah, Arkham and Falcon are having tough rotation ahead. Slacks and Keys. Watch them fight a little bit earlier on against Landjock and
to pop
Punisher.
those heals till his teammate comes in.
Yep. No, he missed one. He did miss. No, teammate's full. Teammate's full.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Doesn't matter. Geez.
Teammate's full.
You know, I was playing with Myth the other day, and he was using a lot of chug splashes without me, so, you know, hey, I'm really sensitive on it.
We'll
really sensitive.
We'll let you and Myth handle that one. As again, it seems like some tension there, but we continue to move on in this fight. This is game 2 of 6, folks. The match will be going on throughout the day. 62 players left in this one, 35 duos. And you see
He's gonna get beamed, watch this.
It looks like they did a duo shockwave to try to fly across the map together. Good teamwork.
That was surprising, he didn't get beamed.
More Storm Surge
Ooh!
begin to come to play as
Getting
well.
shot through the floor.
For you, man.
Yes.
Once these
Stinks.
start closing in so small, what do you think is the play? To rotate in right away?
That
once it's
guy's
revealed
effed.
far out, or to wait and be the last team?
For me, it completely comes down to what you have left, what you have in your inventory, where you are at, the leaderboards as well. If I'm in a position where you begin to just build on up and get that height so you can spray on down as well. In this one, though, again, all comes down to rotation. If you have nothing to rotate with and you're far away,
Jay Wong.
I think you play late.
You
and
Wong.
hope someone else
You
drops
Wong.
the
You
ball
Wong.
near you and use that community pad to your advantage.
Yeah,
You ain't.
Over here, you ain't 3 eliminations.
You ain't. You
Sitting there
ain't.
with some very good materials, and it's definitely a very delicious.
That's his name. Yuang.
You're weird.
This one.
You see they're marking right now. I think they have a double heavy sniper combo.
Why do you look like that?
They're either marking double heavy or they're saying, focus this, the zone's closing there.
Gonna find out soon enough. It literally looks like he's marking exactly. He's trying to look and see. Yep.
Oh, they do,
have a double heavy sniper.
And Ninja called it. The man knows. They see one. And
You guys saw the pyramid. This is exactly what Jack talked about earlier. You need 2 walls, 2 layers protecting you from one.
Okay, that's a good strat. Doubles him.
Not take you down.
But they've got the tools. The key
Double
to open
sniper,
all doors, as I put it,
and
is Zone Ninja.
It just moved over a mountain, man.
you need to protect yourself with a triangle and a wall.
At the same time, Ninja, have
Ooh.
low ground still in play, so it's not as bad a position for the low ground players. Here's a look at Mongrel and Mitro. Remember, Mongrel did go down early on in the last game. He's got to back on up because he's burning through materials very, very quickly. They're far above this Storm Surge, so they're good for the moment, and there's the replenish from his teammate in Mitro. 64 total builds left.
Always see them doing this. They always split half and half matches with one another, and then they go and collect the others. And it's just the perfect way of making sure you guys have equal material.
Look at how weak Sap is. Sap just sneaking up through with that Shadow Bomb. The spray coming in from Mongrel. Stink Bomb is hit as well. Everyone focusing these players on the outside. They've got the minigun firing too. The lobby now picking up quick as we move into our pit zone.
The storm is closing in, and that's going to be forcing everyone to get into where the safe zone is right now. It is moving in towards Pleasant Park. Guys, this is absolutely insane. 51 players still remain, by the way, in a circle this small. They're just trying to get as many limbs possible as people are rotating in.
Mitro on the bottom right of your screen with that minigun has 631 bullets. Just sprayed down with Mongrel in a fight. Gets one player weak, but does have to back up.
Didn't get the clutch. Someone else stole the kill from him.
Mitro gets chunked as well.
Uh-oh.
But again, when you're in a situation like this, low ground, they're getting sprayed with nothing but grenade launcher shots and frag grenades, and they're both going to be eliminated.
Airwax is down. Mr. Savage in there again. Mr. Savage in there.
The elimination feed does look like, remember early on, Elevate did go down there.
That loot looks so delicious.
They go for it. Zane Sap, do they do it?
Do you go for it? There's a launch pad there and so many materials.
This is game-changing.
Oh my god,
go for it. They want.
Let's go.
They're gonna make the play.
A gold combat shotgun too, man.
Zane and Sap uncontested. That's one of those risk versus reward plays that can help set them up for 2 victory royales in a row.
Mongrel and Mitro's loot too, man.
Oh, that was
making a
and we know that was juicy loot.
They're making a statement saying, listen, we're from NA, we're here to play. Taking out the Evil, they didn't know they took them out, but they're definitely taking their loot.
Yeah, for sure, as they are still above the
so great rotation items too. They both each have a launch pad, both have 2 shotgun grenades, and they're gonna go. He didn't get it though. They try to get both at the same time. Gonna be flying, and This is it, another massive rotation going to be taken to the center of Pleasant Park. They're 167 damage above the threshold, so they're looking pretty good right now. The question is, are they going to go for low ground, high ground? What's the play?
They didn't get the full launch pad. He might have to use his own. Yes, he does again, and that actually works out. He hits his head on something, which takes him down from having to, fly all the way up and float and get beat. They're going to challenge high ground right now. Zayt and Sav looking to do what many would think was impossible, which is win back-to-back games in the stacked lobby. Just saw Falconer in the feed as well. Arkroom with an elimination.
You see Savage in there?
19 duos left as we're moving towards the placement points, Ninja, and these duos know exactly that. 3 points if you make it into the top 15, which could be the difference between first and dead last.
What are they going to do? Are
Dude, I don't see Savage in there.
And not taking damage, or are they going to try to play it a little risky and go for the elims? If you're going to be going for elims, definitely open up to a lot of spray, shotgun shots, AR shots, someone suddenly taking the high ground on you. So it all depends on how their play style can unfold, man.
Many more duos remaining in this game, unlike the last one. Zayt with another elimination right there on a KBB. You got Snappy and Red Rush on the high ground, and Sav
over the play. The high ground.
Take, will he get it?
He's gonna get it. He has it.